Hey gang, it's Miss Amy, and this is weird coming to you on video, but just wanted to check in. We are in my bedroom at the moment because the rest of the house the lighting's not great and it's loud. So anyway, I miss you guys. I can't wait to see you hopefully on a Zoom sometime soon, but I wanted to send this video of today's lesson, and my hope is to get you guys your more supplies by next week, but this week we're going to go really easy, and hopefully you can do anything, use the things that you have at home. So, oh, and my dog's back there. He'll probably show up at some point. Anyway, all you're going to need is some white paper. Hopefully, it could be paper off the copy machine. It could be paper off the printer, white paper. I'm not going to be picky. So you need a piece of white paper. We're going to also get, now, I love Sharpies. I will be using a Sharpie, but if you don't have a Sharpie, you can use a marker of any kind, even a ballpoint pen, or a pencil. So let's get creative on that. But anyway, this week, or last week, I think y'all studied Montana. And it's called Big Sky Country. It's beautiful. It's wide open. There's lots of mountains and lakes and rivers. It's a beautiful place. I'm sure you studied a lot of that with Miss Monica. But what we're going to do is I'll show you my inspiration picture, and then we'll do a step-by-step. So we've done something similar to this with a longhorn cow, and y'all all loved it so much. So now we're going to do the moose and this background-ish. And I can't wait to see what y'all do. I definitely want you to email or text me pictures that you've completed when you're done. But, so, we're going to go, we're going to start, and I'm going to use a Sharpie mostly so that you can see my markings on here. So, I've got my paper, and for all you, we're going to turn it landscape. No, wait. We're going to turn it portrait, not landscape. Okay, so portrait it is, so we can get the mountains in the foreground, the mountains in the background, and the stuff in the foreground. So anyway, oh, where's my Sharpie? So let's get started. Now, the beautiful thing about having a recorded video is that you can pause it and come back and pause it and come back if you want to. So good luck. Anyway, we're going to start by drawing our moose because he's in the foreground. And so I will show you. We're not doing it quite the way it's set up. I think we're turning him another direction. So here we go. So we are going, I want you to, take your piece of paper and find your center point. You do not have to put a dot. I, however, put a dot just so that I know that's where my center point is. And I want you to draw, let's do this, kind of halfway up. An upside down, sad face. Okay. Here is my center point, just to show you. Center point, I'm going just to the side of that and drawing a sad face, okay? All right, now, I'm going to open that up. Not too wide, but almost like parentheses. Okay. And I'm going to close it up. So this is our moose's head. So it kind of looks like a pear or something of that nature. All right, then we're going to go and do, those are going to be his eyeballs. So put those in. And I want you to, well, you don't have to color him totally black. So I like put eyeballs, he's looking kind of up. You can have yours looking wherever you want. All right. Next, we're going to add his ears. I went a little too big on one. They're not giant rabbit ears like that side. They're more like a little leaf on his head. And they do stick up more than they go down or anything. All right, now I'm going to do the inside of his ears. He's looking a little like a bunny. We'll fix that in a minute, hopefully. He's a potato head. Anyway, back to this. Let's give him 2 little nostrils, snout noses. Okay. 2 little things. And then, this is the fun part. We're going to go out, 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 and curve up. That's big, if you notice it. I'm going to go out, 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 and curve up. So it's like he's got a big, I don't know, pole through his head, his ears. And I'm going to curve it up and go, wow, wow, wow. Okay, it's kind of funny. It looks a little like a toothbrush. But you see what I did? I'll even do it with you watching. Can you see this? I'm going to go, whoop, 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 whoop. So I copycatted the line going into his head. Do you see how mine are so different? It's totally fine if they are. And you draw yours the way you want them. We're good. Okay? All right. Now, he's got a beard. It almost looks like a bandana. So if you see what I did, it goes off to the side. So it's a V, touches his chin on one side, but then veers off on the other side. So the part on the other side, we're going to come in right under his antler. And see how I came in right under his antler and drew that line to connect to that. So he's almost like in a diamond shape. Then next, let me fix this. We're going to do his back and his booty. So his back goes like this. So he's looking to the side. So he's walked into the picture and he's going, what? What? Oh, you might hear my dog. You'll see him in a minute. Oh, there he is. Hi, man. Anyway, so you see that. So there's his booty. Okay, so hush. Apologize for this. Hey, stop it. No, Ned. Ned. Hey, shh. The neighbor is out. We'll draw Ned next. Hush, stop it. All right, then his little, stop. Then we're going to come down off his front and do you see that? I do this like line down off. It's kind of like, really should be almost even with this chin. You can kind of make it straight. I kind of went wacky because of the dog. So here is a hoof. I kind of messed up, but you can fix yours. One hoof. His other little foot is going to be here. So I'm going to do a C right here. You see that is for his like shoulder. And then copycat it sort of down because he's standing with his little feet together. So there's his 2 front feet. We're going to come around to the back side and do like that. So do you see what I'm getting? I'm getting a hip. All right. And then his leg's going to go whoop. So it's like a hip and then it's kind of curvy, and then it's going to go straight down to where you're even with the other feet, paws. I guess they're hooves. So right there. So now I'm going to draw a part across the bottom to give myself a hoof. And then I'm going to copycat. It's hard when I copycat that back, except it's going to veer out and go attached to his little hiney right there. Okay, one back leg. Got that? Now they have like a little, just a little boop for tail. So you can do that or connect it however you want. And then his other back leg. I tell you what, first connect his little underbelly. It's gonna go like this. Okay. It's looking kind of skinny. Maybe he hadn't had much to eat lately. And then his other leg is gonna be back here. So I started with like a funnel, right? So that's his like upper leg. And then we're gonna go foink and foink. So copycat 2 lines that are coming down and add a hoof right there. Okay, see that? All right. That is our moose. Oops, sorry. He is now, we're gonna put in the background, the Big Sky Montana background. Okay, there he is right there. Again, one more time. He is standing, well, he's potentially standing in water, but you know, we're gonna make it really shallow water. Okay, so now I want you to draw a horizon line depending on how high you went on your paper. So, well, I think my dot was somewhere around here. So this is my halfway, and I'm going to go a little bit above halfway. So for me, it's going to kind of come through his antlers. And what do we do when we come against our moose? Like, we skip. We don't draw straight through it, right? That's very angly. All right, so that is one horizon line. Then I'm going to go a little bit above it, and we're going to do one that's like boop, 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 boop. See that? Is it real pointy? No. Is it real jaggedy like shark teeth? No. It's kind of sauntering. It's not real crooked. It's not real straight. Okay? Then we're going to go up above it and do another little line, just a little bit above. It's not totally copycatting. It's just to get some color in there. And then we're going to go above that and give you some nice Rocky Mountain-y things. So I'm going to come up, flat, come down to there. So that's mountain number 1. And then I'm going to come up and across and down from there. Mountain number 2. These are almost like 3 flat rock mountains. And then I'm going to go boop, 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 doo, doo. Wow. There's 3. Don't make them look just alike. Mine look almost like pyramids with the tops chopped off. So you do you. Make it even better. Actually, do this. Go back. You see how I did the back? Like I went back, and I'm going to do it here too, and I'm going to do it here too. That can be the shadow part. So let's go do a little hunk that's back and a little hunk that's back. Okay, now this is going to look a little more 3-dimensional in a minute, shortly, when we color it. All right, now let's go down and do the foreground. So we're going to do some grassy looking stuff, just like rushes or like higher grassy things in the foreground that are going kind of around this lake. So I don't want them all the same height. It's not like bunny grass. Let's do some over here. Go. So do you see how I did the one on this side? It's kind of high.